Byun Woo-seok and Kim Hye-yoon's private messages exposed, hidden love revealed. Hello everyone, warm greetings from the team. We're so glad you're here. If you love juicy celeb stories wrapped in a ribbon of romance and served with a side of giggles, you're in the right place. Don't forget to show some love to our channel. Now, buckle up. Today's episode may make your heart flutter, your detective instincts tingle, and your popcorn mysteriously empty. If you've been scrolling through fan pages, comment threads, or late-night Twitter X stands, you may have seen a flurry of screenshots and clips claiming to show private messages between Byun Woo-seok and Kim Hye-yoon. The screenshots, whether genuine, cleverly staged, or somewhere in between, went viral almost as soon as they appeared, lighting up fandoms and rumor mills alike. Several fan channels and clips have discussed the alleged leaks, amplifying the buzz. There are even whispers from certain sources suggesting that Byun Woo-seok and Kim Hye-yoon have been exchanging messages with the kind of warmth, playfulness, and intimacy one would usually expect from lovers who have been together for quite a while, though, naturally, such claims remain very difficult to verify, and should be taken with a healthy dose of caution. Before we dive in, a disclaimer. This is entertainment reporting of the alleged variety. Leaked screenshots on the internet are notoriously tricky to verify, and both fans and reporters are still sorting fact from fiction. Treat everything here like a particularly dramatic episode of a rom-com, delightful to imagine, but not yet official. The screenshots that set hearts racing. According to the screenshots doing the rounds, the messages are affectionate and colloquial, the kind of casual, warm chat you'd expect between two people who are familiar and fond of each other. One alleged snippet reads, translated and adapted, "You worked so hard on Monday. Keep fighting this week. Thank you so much for all your support." Account believed to be Byun Woo-seok. The purported reply, charmingly unpretentious, allegedly came back like this. "Oh my gosh, protector. Food's here. It's the tiny domestic details that fans eat up." Mentions of deliveries. In jokes about the day's schedule. And yes, matching little emoji use that the internet insists is evidence of cosmic coupling. Whether that's a clue or coincidence depends on how deep into trend analysis your heart wants to go. Some stans are already comparing emoji timings like forensic linguists. The spread of these clips and screenshots across fan channels and short-form platforms has kept the story trending. Why fans are convinced and why skeptics sigh. Byun and Kim's on-screen chemistry in their work together has been well documented, the kind of chemistry that turns casual viewers into hopeful shippers. Add a stream of warm, supportive comments in interviews and a few friendly gestures on stage, and you have the perfect recipe for speculation. Fans point to their effortless chemistry in interviews and award stage moments. A selfie, allegedly, of both with the same hand-on-chin pose that some whisper is a private couple signal. The matching little touches in messages and social posts that fandom detectives love to decode. But skeptics, including some seasoned fans and a handful of commentators, warn us to be cautious. In celebrity PR land, carefully curated friendliness is part of the job. Some argue that warm messages and support between co-stars are normal, professional, and kind. Others note that screenshots can be doctored, that staged content is common, and that the internet loves a romantic narrative. The result is a fandom split. Some call for celebration, others call for receipts. A history of sweet gestures and why they fuel rumors. It's not the first time the two have been linked in fans' imaginations. Over the past months, friendly shout-outs, surprise video messages at fan meets, and on-set supportive gestures have repeatedly gotten fans' hearts racing. For example, surprise messages sent during fan events and behind-the-scenes kindnesses have been picked up by media outlets and shared widely. Small moments that feed the maybe narrative. Those previous warm interactions make a leaked message more plausible in fans' eyes. Still, agencies for either side have not released a clear, joint statement confirming romance as of this report. Silence from management often produces as many headlines as a confession would, because silence invites speculation, and speculation is a currency the internet spends lavishly. The mood of the fandom, spoiler. It's dramatic and adorable. If you could open the fandom's group chat right now, you'd find tears of joy, careful skepticism, conspiracy threads, celebratory edits, and 1,000 analyses of a single emoji placement. Some fan groups are ready to defend and protect the stars, others demand verification, and yet another chorus simply says, "They're so cute, whether real or not. Let them be." The emotional spectrum is broad and intense, because when on-screen romance looks so convincing, fans are naturally inclined to hope that real-to-real magic has happened. An industry insider quoted by fan commentators suggested that occasionally, actors do intentionally cultivate warmth for publicity, others insist any interaction of depth between colleagues can be genuine. As ever, interpretation depends on the eye of the beholder. What would confirmation mean? If these messages were verified as authentic, it would be a major moment for fans and a delicate one for both stars and their agencies. Public figures juggling careers and private lives face scrutiny. Confirmation could mean massive public support, but also invasive attention. If it's not real, the episode is still a reminder of how quickly social media crafts love stories and how protective fandoms can be. Either way, the conversation is a cultural moment. It shows how modern celebrity romance is co-created by stars, agencies, media, and, crucially, fans. The takeaway, and a little wishful thinking. We don't have a definitive stamp of truth yet. What we do have is a parade of charming messages, alleged, a fandom that's giddy and divided, and the internet doing what it does best, creating a love story out of a handful of pixels. Whether you're team believe, team verify, or team cheer from afar, this chapter of the Woo-Hye fandom saga has been utterly delightful. Thank you for watching and reading all the way through, and remember, there's a little exclusive twist hidden later in our full video that you won't want to miss. We've woven in some special and rather adorable details for viewers who stick with us to the end. If you enjoyed this report, please like the video, subscribe, ring the bell, and leave a comment telling us which tiny message detail made you swoon. Share this with fellow stans, and suggest what you want us to investigate next. More behind-the-scenes sweet moments, deep dives into on-screen chemistry, or a Sherlock-style emoji analysis. We'll be waiting with more tea, tissues, and rom-com vibes. Until next time, keep your hearts open and your fandom detective hats on.